afternoon, good evening, good morning, hello, 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 and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Well, I know I was going to finish Dead Space today, but I couldn't. After today, I kind of just needed chill. I needed a chill game, and Stardew Valley, as always, is a chill game. I'm just gonna let some people know I'm streaming and I'm live. So I will be back in but a moment. Okay, I've told basically everyone who might be interested that I'm streaming. So let's go farming. I want sun, I want rain. Don't like how they're in good humor. How is everyone today? Speed grow would make this so much more efficient. It would just be so much more efficient with speed grow. That would have been grown. These would have been grown in like a day, but not a day. It would take like 4 days, so it'd be 3 days, and I would have had all of my wheat. That's just with speed grow. Without speed grow, oh boy, you're looking at a whole different ball game there. And I will be putting this wheat away. Mainly because I will be not selling it. I will actually be keeping it. And I know it's dumb, and I know the reason is, oh, you're meant to farm and you're meant to sell your stuff. Yes, you are. But at the same time, certain items will benefit you a lot more, such as wheat. And put you in that, you in that, organize, done. And I'm gonna keep all my wheat right there. There we go, and good to go. Now I just have to get more seeds for more wheat. And I have to get more seeds. I have to get more wheat seeds, because I will honestly just run. Having that there is just basically me saying, I'm just going to run through that in like 2 days. I'm going to run through all... Shit. I forgot all about that. My bad. Okay, Robin's there doing her thing. Cat is there doing catness. Cat is there doing cat things. Let's get... It's Friday, which means... You know what? Yeah, I'll just... Time for a move. Oh. Hey. Camera! Hey. Time to move. Because in this corner here, this corner here of my screen, I'm not blocking anything. So, yay. Woo. Much woo. All of the woo. 3 cheers of woo. Looking for a green algae. Green algae. Yo. Wheat me up. That'll do. I am broke. I am broke. Hey. That's good. I've spent 500 plus gold on wheat seeds, which I know will be good. Because I have plans for this. This goes 2 seasons, for God's sake. Meaning, I'm gonna get quite a good chunk. Cat doing cat things. Loving life. Living life till to the full catness. I was actually saving up to go and get my pick upgraded, but whoops. Not anymore. Not anymore. Just having the base about is good because that means it's, you know, summer. Naturally, it's summer. But it means that I should really be looking into getting flowers and flowers. Yes, flowers. It's beehives I'm thinking of. It's realistically like the beehives, because that will make honey, and that you can over the different over the 3 different seasons, like spring, summer, and fall, you can get 3 different kinds of honey, depending on the plants you put down and where the beehives are. Yeah, I needed more trash. What are you? And you are a pike! Hallelujah, I have a pike. Nah, I was never going to get that. That was a lost fish the second I had it on hook. All I want in life is more trash. That's all I want. All the trash. Okay, I'll do George's quest. Might as well. I'll have to go and accept it. I'm going to go talk to Mommy, see if she's there, say hi, etc. Oh, and look-see there. Well, looky at that. Marnie, what are you doing with his purple kex? George will be sitting at home in front of ye oldie television-y. $45 gold. Can you believe it? Neither can I. Damn. I am ever so slightly too late. And if you're wondering what I mean by purple kex, it is just another way that underwear could be on the fucking first go. Damn it. I will earn my fortune back, one way or the other. And it is a sunfish. Jesus. A diamond! Diamond! Hey, guess what? Guess who likes diamonds? Maru. Okay, what level of reward have you got? Okay. Yes, it is. I hope she does. I really do. I wonder what Alex is doing. Staring as she stares into his eyes as he works at an ice cream stand. Oh boy, I can only wonder. Excuse me. Hey Josh, how you doing? How goes the holiday? I'm not gonna lie, it's been as per usual. I'm not trying to say that in a bad way, it's just been That'll just give us a gift to someone. It's trash, but it can be used as a gift. Why? Yeah. Anyway, we'll have a look elsewhere. So you ready for tomorrow with the next stage of Dead Space? Of Dead Space 3? We have made Planetfall, and now we are going to steal all the aliens' shiny cool new tech. If there is any aliens. I very much doubt there is aliens, but at the same time, I can't dismiss the feeling there is aliens. Okay, I'm gonna steam my glasses up for a bit. I need new glasses, I really do. Okay, that's it. That should be enough. Uh, there you go. This whole area was unlocked in the last stream when an earthquake happened. Oh, I got a new figure as well. Yep. Wasn't expecting it on. I wasn't expecting to get it till next week, but I got the invoice last week. I had to pay it. Otherwise, the order would have been cancelled. Sorry, bit of dust. Who is she? She is called Albedo. Where is she from? It is from an anime called Overlord. Give me a sec, Josh. I'll show you the a proper reference to her. There we go. This is what she... This is her from the anime. It is a good anime. I recommend you watch it. Either dub or sub. Those details don't really matter. Because Chris Guerrero, the voice of Ainzel Gone in the English dub, just mwah, knocks it out the park. You may have heard of him as Cooler. Mr. Azure, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. You cannot say Chris Guerrero does not do a hell of a job as Ainzel Gone. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's Dr. Giro, he's Cooler in Dragon Ball. That's only in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I don't know. I can't tell you what project he worked on by himself, but those are from what I remember. Those are from what I know from. If we're talking Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, yes, the dub is wrong. The dub is horribly inaccurate. So, sorry, I'm looking for something. I thought I had something there. I don't. Okay, Azure, you can tell me if this is weird. Picture of Perry kind of going like this, going ara ara or something. Ooh. I've always gone Rancher. I've always gone Rancher because that's so good. It's good. I haven't got any animals, but I'm going to go Rancher for now. I don't want to spend time just going, oh, well, I should have... I'm getting more from the crops. No. Meanie. You always say no. I think the pose would have to be a bit different. I have coal. I will deposit coal. I will recycle. Why must you always say no, though? Is no your default yes? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And Azure knows it. I hope. I'm kidding. Azure, trust me. Please. You don't trust me? Okay. Sounds about fair. Sounds about right. Will you be watching me and Josh play Dead Space 3 tomorrow? It's weird. The servers for EA are notoriously shit and will notoriously just crash at a heartbeat. Yet the connection for me and Josh has been very stable. We have not had a single disconnect other than that first one. How dumb is that? I know, it's fucking weird, isn't it? I was watching a couple of people play it on stream, and they disconnected like every half hour. Every half an hour on the dot, disconnect. I don't know if it was the Canadian internet talking to the English internet and it just wasn't translating right. But they were just disconnecting like fucking half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, and it was, and even because it was Takahata 101 and Lime Malicious, they were doing it, and that's where I get Spacey McMarine from. So I'm crediting Limes, but it was weird because it was always every 30 minutes. It was 30 minutes or so. I was like, huh, that's weird. Limes is, and it was like one of them's being disconnected. Why? Why you do this, internet? Why you do this, EA? I've got more than half energy. River, ocean. I need a red snapper. A pufferfish should be in summer, early afternoon. I am just gonna stay here till early afternoon. Hell, I might even sell stuff to Willy. Damn you, Willy. You fail me. Does that mean EA probably has finally got their shit together? I feel it might mean EA has finally got their shit together. I doubt it, but... Tilapia. What kind of tilapia is it? Silver Star. I had an iridium level tilapia in the last stream. The fuck? What is with this look at fishing? That's about right. It's probably the bait. That's probably the reason. I'm actually using bait. Hello. Flounder. Oh, I've got a bottom feeder. Nice. That was on it, game. Motherfucking fish stole my bait. Goddamn fish stole my bait. I'm not happy with that. Okay. I am going to go and dump off all the stuff that I don't need. Sell what... You know, sell the fish. Nice. That's going to come in handy. Haley, how are you? Reinforces my notion that Haley is a bitch. What do I even do? Haley is just a bitch, isn't she? Haley, you are a lot of work. I need to get to, I think, level 50. I think it was level 50 in the mines. Eh. There we go. Oh, things they have been a changing at work. Was fun. Demetrius. What? I wanted to say hi and you went off on some spiel about shit. That's a good smell, yes. Don't be so nervous, Penny. I don't bite. Let's see. Sorry, I seem a bit more distracted than usual, and I shouldn't be, but I am. Nope, not level 40. Now, there's a level like this, I think it's level... There's a level like this, I think it's level 60, where you can catch, I think, ghost fish, or some variety of whatever fish they have. And I get white algae. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I've got pain behind my eye. Ghost fish, done. Next up, sturgeon. Sturgeon is a lake fish, and I'm at a lake right now. Sorry, I'm getting fucking paranoid right now. Okay, Hello, what treasure do you have? Iron ore, which is good. Haha! Sturgeon. Wow! I have only been here for 34 days. I don't have any good stories. So that will be the lakefish done. Bundle complete. What do I get? A spinner, which I can't use. Wood skip. I know where they are. I can't get to them yet. That's in the desert and that's in the ocean at I think any given time. But yeah, I can't use this because my rod isn't a higher level of rod, which I think is the iridium one. I think. Sunfish. Do I need that sunfish? No, I don't. I could sell it. Do I sell the sunfish? I mean, if it was a largemouth bass, I'd keep it. But as it's just a bullfish, I don't care. I have pet cat. Pet cat. Water cat. Forgetting everything to do with that is a morning task. There we go. That will keep out any unwanted guests. That way. There we go. And that's that done as well. So I'm going to start filling that up. No. Clearing more of this out makes more hay. Which is good, because that means when I get animals, they will not be going hungry through the winter. I still have to get 4 grand. There we go. To bed. Okay, fish are worth more, 25% more, or trapper. Resources required to craft crab pots are reduced. Fisher, gimme. Which means I now have over 2,000 gold. Yay. Damn. This is stream. Oh well. Sorry, I'm kind of waiting on a person getting back to me going, oh, by the way, here's a work in progress of stuff. Ooh. I get spiceberry jam. Let's see how... artisan. Okay, I've done the jam, so I don't need it. Just need that, that, that. I need, like... Okay, so scratch that out. I need some of them. So. My melons are coming in. I'm getting melons. Go in the right direction, please. Sorry, I've got an itchy foot. That's bad. Time to pet cat. Cat has been petted. Let's go explore. We might find grapes, spice berries, anything. Damn it, that itch is still there. I miss having coffee. I like the triple shot espresso. Just, yep, there we are. There you are, you bastard. I will take that grape. I will not sell the grape, I will take it. Because I'm going to make jelly from it. There's one place I haven't gone to yet. And that's south of the house. And of the farm. So I haven't explored down there for grapes or spiceberries or anything. I should, but I haven't. Okay, Pierre. I'm gonna see what my jelly sells for. What does... Take my jelly. Had better results. Kind of a naff result. I just phased through someone. I'm fine, I'll accept it, but I'm not gonna promise anything. Hey, Jazz. I want to say hi! Well, I can't fault her for not wanting to talk to strangers. I really can't. That is actually boss level advice, but... I just wanted to say hi. Well, it looks like that's a spiceberry, which is good because I'll make that into a jam. But there's no grapes. Why for no grapes? I am disappointed in the lack of grapes. The lack of... Was that a grape? That was a sweet bait. Okay. The lack of grapes disturbs me. Now, which one's Jody? I'm guessing it's the kid's mother. Vincent and Sam. Good God, they're everywhere. Okay, you traveling witch, what have you got for me today? Ah, solar essence. Fuck you. Okay, you know what? I'm taking the puffer fish. And I'm taking the solar essence. 1,000 gold for a puffer fish. I'm glad I had 2k. All I'm saying. So I can take that solar essence, I can put it into Jody, 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 Jody. Wherefore are you, Jody? Yep. Hello, Plum Pudding. Okay, Jody is not here. Jody? Are you... Person behind George, are you Jody? person behind George was indeed Jody. So, I can go home and make some more jam. Or I could save this and just do it when I get a lot of it. Cat. What's the cat's name? Kohaku. Why did I name it Kohaku? I have some more jam. That's it. There we go. Then I'm going to use what little energy I have left to chop down trees. I am struggling. What's your point, Azure? Would you like your fox dressed as Kohaku or as her sister? The fox. That's a plan and a half. No, I never take a day off. I am on 24/7, 7 days a week. 112 days a year. And if you think I'm exaggerating about the 112 days a year, I'm not. The 4 seasons only have 28 days, and thus there are only 112 days in the year. Oh, sweet! I am a dummy. I am a big dumb. I can get a completed bundle right now. When's season 3 of Dr. Stone anyway? I want to know. April 2023. So it's a sequel to the Ryusai movie that they did, and it is the source of the Petrification saga. Ooh, yes, please. I wonder what the theme's gonna be. Because that was over a year. That was 14. The source of the Petrification arc was 14 months. Truth of Petrification was fuck me. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 19 months. That's just manga, and the Stone Age to Space was October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months. If they're doing seasonal anime with Dr. Stone, that's good because it's basically pre-built for, like, some of these arcs are basically pre-built for seasonal anime. Like, the first, I think, 2 arcs. I think it was 2 arcs. I can't remember how many arcs the first season entailed, but the second season was like the Stone Wars arc. One sec. I'm actually gonna. Okay, season 1. Which arc was this? The Prologue Saga, Ishigami Village Saga, and the beginning of the Stone Wars Saga. So, yeah, that was actually a pretty tight one because it had like about 2 arcs in it, and the beginning of the third. And season 2 was just all the third arc, and that was really good. And what's Moon Mission arc? What's that? 232, I think, is the last one. Yeah, March 6th, 2002 was the last chapter of Dr. Stone in the manga. And it was kind of really good. Hello, how you doing? You just caught me talking anime while playing a farming game. It's really weird. Bunny? I want bunny. I want a bunny girl. Not too many bunny girls. No. But I was reading the Dr. Stone manga as it was coming out. It was really good to read. It always has, for some of the stuff, it always has warnings of, do not try this, do not recreate this as home. It is very dangerous. Nice. And bundles complete. I get a magnet ring. Finally. I do not just get to... Oh, sorry. Geologist, I just need the fire quartz. Blacksmith, I just need the gold bar. So I need to get a fire quartz and dump that in there. And a gold bar. So, doable. I'd have to mine a shit ton there. And my train of thought is lost. Oh well. Probably for the best. How are you today? I've already asked that. Fuck. That was another question. Did you get the... Did you save the reference of Theo? No worries. I had assumed you'd done it already. I honestly assumed you'd done it already. Oh. Yeesh. I'm being outsmarted by a fish. Yay. All I want for Christmas is trash. Yeah, all of the fish. God damn it. Okay, it's a bream with hole in its mouth. That's about right. That's all I seem to be getting is bream. I am going to the beach. Maybe I can catch something else. At least I've got a magnet ring now, so I'm not exactly having to run around. Now a large magnet ring. That'll be what I want. Play. It's fine. Anything in here? Nothing. Time to fish. Maybe I'll catch a walleye. Is it time for a walleye? Fucking! What fish was... What the fuck kind of fish is that? No, that was my fault. I overshot. That one was my fault. That, I think, is one of the rare fish. And that is a halibut. Indeed. Game of fish. Don't need seaweed. I'll do this. I swear to God, if this... Fucking... Game, that's bullshit. You know my thing was on that. This fish is taunting me and it's following me. This get good? Later. I will take my rewards of halibut, bream, and seaweed and I will go away. I will go back to my, at this point, shack. Oh. Well, you know me, Sebastian. I just like to talk to people with great hair. And, I don't think I've got great hair. Shane, I'm not even going to say anything to because he's a rude little bitch. I would like a glow ring, though. I need solar essences for that. There we go. I was like, how many gold do I have? I have 1. Fucking damn it. I have a gold. I have a gold nugget. Not too big, but, you know, it's there. Day 8 of summer. Ow. Finally, I get a day where I don't have to water my plants. Oh no. Oh no. Do not like. Do not like. Yep. It's set up for 3 ads. I don't make a lot of money off the ads, and 3 of them at once is a good way to go. So says a friend who has had advice from other people who have been made like affiliate and partner who do that. More hay. Hey, it's how I've got. This is how I will earn if. I do not like that. This is kind of how I'll earn money for those who just have not subscribed. There will be ads and ads and ads and ads and ads and ads for eons and eons. Oh, finally, I get an iron off that. I get geode. I'll go process my geodes. All 2 geodes. I'm not gonna run tomorrow today, so Spiceberry, I will actually collect that because I want to make some jam from it. Yep. But then again, that's how I'm gonna earn any kind of revenue, apparently. I don't know. After this, I'm gonna drop these off if they're worth anything in the process. Iron. Okay, so what's that? Is that a thing? That's a sellable thing. So I can get 4 of them for 1,600. Should I do that to get that 1 bundle complete? To make me go just that little bit closer to vault, no, boiler. To make me go just that 1 bit closer to Getting the minecart, aka fast travel. So I can sell that. Then I go and get. I go and visit the hot tub. The hot tub. Doesn't sound right. The hot tub does not sound right. The baths. Why did I close that? Do not like. Keep away from me. Oh yeah. Wait. Now I'm going to go to the baths to basically get my energy back. It'll take about an hour. Then I'll get my energy back and I'll go mining. You know how long it took me to become an affiliate here? Just to have those... Just to have the ability to do those ads? Or to earn money from these ads? Bear in mind, I've been... One sec. I have been streaming for about 4 or 5 years now. So... Yeah. I have taken... That's how long it's taken me. Because I was always ever so close. But that last one was always so elusive. And I got it last... I can't believe... I'm so fucking glad I got it last September. Back end of last September I got it. I was hyped as shit. Because, you know, I can start earning from my streaming now. Even if it's just a few cents a day. It all adds up. I'm happy with that. I've been raided a few times, which is always it's always fun to it's always fun when it happens because it's like, oh shit, how many people's coming in? And then you look and it's like 600 plus. And well, how do I react to that? No. I haven't even hit the first payout yet. Give bits, give sub, give cheer. Grape, grape, give me grape. I want grape. For reasons. I haven't even had my first payout and cows cost a lot. Especially in this game. I have to get a coop first, anyway. Is there anything on this level that I should be aware of? Just bats. Just bats. Ah, cool. And, why am I getting cop? There's a bat around here somewhere. Damn it. And I get nothing for that. Sad. I wanted something for killing that ghost, but I can't have it. There you go. And oh joy, an infested area. Oh, you bastards. Okay, so that's 2 down. Okay, infested. I hate infested areas. Ow. Oh, finally a big magnet ring. Winter root? Oh, I think that's one of the winter forages. Oh, god damn it. Damn it! Face through me like a flash would. Two left. There we go. Ah, the bouncing coal. Bouncing coals are back. Okay, that's 2 exits. And going down. Nah. Going up. And away. So I've got the 56, and that's not bad. Magnet ring. Replace small magnet ring. Artisans. Nope. Winter. Already got. Okay. That's good. I can sell that crap now. I like rainy days like this because it's just, oh, you can just go mining or fishing or whatever. And that's great. Because it just allows you to do whatever you want to do without having to worry about the... I didn't like that. Without having to worry about the farm. And in Lightning, you do have to worry about the fucking farm. You have to worry about it a hell of a lot more than you should. Because that lightning's probably striking one of your crops. Nothing's been hit, which makes me happy. But at the same time, it makes me nervous. That. And... that way. Off the land. Corn! Corn's not the only unusual crop. It's also, wheat. That's the unusual one. Because that will go for summer and fall. And it will, it'll, when you get, like, kegs, you can make, with hops, I think it's beer. No, hops is beer. The wheat, I think, is pale ale. I think. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure of that. Okay. What's the damage? What? No damage? I'm impressed. Bear in mind, this is only like first year, so it's gonna be a small farm. And okay, good. That hit all the right places. That did not hit the right places. And I'm not gonna have everything I need for what I want to do. Oh. Actually, I like games like this because one, it's a chill game, and I just get to do it. Well, you have to do it at the game speed because that's as fast as you're gonna go. But stuff like this, just doing say 20 minutes, squeezing like this kind of day into 20 minutes is fun. Need 4,000 for a coop, and I need to buy chickens and hen. I need to buy hens or chickens. I think this game just calls them chickens because that will get eggs. That's. I can't wait to get a. I can't wait till the point of I can have a fucking keg. Because I want to start processing that because that's going to be very good at some point. Do I have any... I don't have any trash. Holy shit. Five people. That's about as many as I've had in a long time. Well, I was doing like my Saints Row 2 playthrough, I think. Might want to do that again. That was a fun game. Hi, Morrow. I didn't. Need a green algae to enjoy with some fresh bread tonight. Yeah, what is wrong with you? And of course, I'm getting the wheat seeds because wheat is a good crop to grow because like it says, it goes through like summer and fall. It goes through 2 seasons, and you can make it into alcohol, which sells for more than just. Finally, I get the much needed trash. Whoopee. I'd love to know what alcohol he's drinking because I'd love to take a sip. Just a sip. I don't drink, but I'd take a sip of that alcohol in a hot minute. Usually Stardew Valley is like my worst watched, is the worst watched game that I play. I'm not joking, it's like, no one wants to watch, or everyone's busy and watching other things. There we go. Is that done? I am almost up to 3 grand, which means I am probably going to be in a better position to... realistically could upgrade my pickaxe because I'm not going to go mining for a few days. I think I've got the necessary copper. Jeez, you almost saw that. Never dumpster dive when someone is directly next to you. That will lose you friendship with them. Fair warning. But, the fuck, Demetrius? Where'd you sneak up on me from? It's a ninja. The scientist ninja. I'm going with shrooms because I've done the fruit and it is so... It's... I don't want to say it's not worth it because you get a load of fruit and you can make them... You can make jams and jellies with it. But honestly, like, mushrooms are so much better because you can get some of the mushrooms you need. That's enough. And let's have a look and see what Demetrius has done. I don't think he does it straight off today. Nope, hasn't done it straight. He has, actually. That will allow you basically to grow mushrooms. So if you want stuff for your health, like I generally always seem to do, then you get stuff for your health. So, what to do? What to do with this area? I'm thinking of having that as, like, the little orchard area for, the fruit trees. Like, have the silos. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see what's happening. Have the silos basically run like the back here. And then have... So you have a wall coming down from about here downwards to about here or here. And have that all as like the orchard for the fruit trees. What do you guys think? Okay, candle. So I'm gonna upgrade my pick, so it's gonna be better. Yeah, it does sound like a plan, but it's gonna take a fucking while to do, because some of the fruit trees are goddamn expensive. I think the most expensive one's like $6 grand. Before I go down and... Let's see. 3, 4, $2 grand. That takes... that'll be like next year. 4,000, 6,000, 4,000. Yeah. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money I have to get just one... I can get one tree now. But that won't do any... That won't bear fruit until next spring. So, I'm gonna have to, like, subdivide it as well, because it's got, like, summer fruit, spring fruit, summer fruit, fall fruit. So, I would have to, like, subdivide that out the back end. I was like, do I want to? Steel pickaxe. Holy shit. Copper trash can. I think I'll just go with the copper pick. I have no pickaxe. My pickaxe is gone. I will go and get some energy and just fell some trees. If anyone has seen my factorial playthrough, trees are like my Trees are the natural enemy. It's not the biters, it's the trees. If anyone asks why it's the trees, it's... I one time spawned in... When the hitboxes for like the trees were like huge, so you could be like right on the edge of like 4 hitboxes. You would not be able to move. You'd have to cut down trees to get out. I wore down all the axes I had, and I couldn't get out of that forest, so I had to restart that map. So it was just like respawning myself. I hated trees from that moment onwards because they are so fucking bad. The hitboxes for the trees are nowhere near as bad as they were, but they were just outright. They were just there, ready for fucking anything. So what, the trees? The Factorio trees? Yeah, I hate the trees in Factorio. They are pains in the arse. The trees in Factorio are a literal pain in the arse. I'm so glad that when I got the robots or grenades in Factorio, it's like, oh, hi tree. Whoop, bye tree. Because trees are just... I get they suck up pollution. They stop the biters from attacking. If the pollution's going a certain way and there's a lot of biters up there, it stops the biters going at you for a bit. Because that'll suck up the pollution. But at the same time, they are... If you are literally planning... You want to do a factory where you are going big. You go fucking huge. You'll get a mega factory. Trees are not your friend. The only time wood in that game is actually useful is for like the basic. It's like the what's it? The basic electronic boards. The BEBs and the other one, the main electronic boards. It's. I was playing modded Factorio, you know, Bob's mods, and I was like, okay, here's a. This is what you can do with wood. I don't want wood. In this game, I thirst for wood. But in Factorio, wood is just so unneeded. Basically in Factorio, you don't need wood at all. It's just there just to burn. It's just there as a fuel source. Why am I... Okay. I am felling my enemies. I am enjoying this. But yeah, in Factorio, trees can be... They can either be very, very good or very, very not good. And my experience is they are very, very not good. Because they literally are just there to be a pain in the arse. I think I've cleared this forest out just to a good degree. One more tree and I should do it. I'm gonna start getting exhausted soon. There we go. That is a good chunk of the... I'm gonna have to have a look around this, Okay, so I've got a light source around me now. Hallelujah, I can see. Okay, so I've got almost the entire top half clear. Good. I can start making plans now. Because down here, I'm thinking I'd have to clean this out. But I'm thinking this would probably be a good place for probably barns and whatnot. Yeah, this would be a good place to have a barn. Or 3. Or 6. Okay, what's here? What's blocking? Oh, for God's sake, it's a tree. It's a treeling. Should have known. The rocks and trees are conspiring. The pet cat? I have now. So yeah, the rocks and trees in this game are conspiring. I have to put a stop to that at some point. But I need like, but for one of the, for like that house, the first house upgrade alone, I need like 10 grand. I am a bit away from 10 grand. Nice, melons are coming along nicely. Okay, we're holding the Pelican. Oh, sack of dicks. Do I have anything good? Do I have like a gold star, anything? I do. Excellent. I put my fucking pickaxe in on the wrong day. Damn it. I should have put it in today. This way it would have been automatic. This way it would have been done within... I would have had it after the luau. But instead I'm going to have to wait till after the luau anyway. Damn it. Fuck's sake. Target the correct ones, please. I'm going to have to go socializing at some point. And I know what I'm doing. That's a thing. I needed to do that. So I watched the first episode of Star Trek Picard Season 3, the apparent final season. So far, it's actually been pretty good. It's been a lot better than Season 2 has been. Cat, get here. Cat. Hi. Pet the cat. I mean, anything could be... Anything... Ironically, anything could have been an improvement over Season 2. Anything could have been an improvement over what we got in the first, maybe 2 seasons, because... What? I like Picard Season 3. It's actually... It actually is Star Trek, for God's sake. It has a Star... It's fucking Star Trek again. The thing is, with Star Trek Picard, Season 1, it was alright. But it wasn't... It didn't exactly tie very well into the Next Generation, from which it's based. It had slight touches to Nemesis, which... fair enough. That's fair enough. Have the connection to Nemesis. Season 2 was drawn the fuck out. The whole thing with the 20th century, with the 21st century Earth, probably could have been condensed down to 3 episodes. It could have been condensed down to 3 episodes and had time to explore the Confederation of Earth. That whole timeline of what happened and how did they get to it. But they went back to the 21st century, and that was way too drawn out at times. It's like, yeah, that's drawn out as fuck. Why did they choose to do that? But setting Star Trek Picard in the 25th century, I don't know what year it's set in because, let's see. Season 1 was set in 2399, the end of the 24th century. Season 2 was set in 2401 at the 25th century. They're still in the 25th century, but how far have they gone? How far forward have they jumped? Because according to Memory Alpha, the Star Trek Wikipedia, they've gone from 2401 to 2411. Meaning they've jumped a very big... They've done a very big jump ahead. Whereas, like TNG, DS9, Voyager, went from 2364 to 2378. Basically continuous. Close on Wednesdays. Damn. Which, you know, it's had 1 season per year. Which, that was very, very good. That was actually a very well thought out thing because not every show did that. A lot of the shows had a lot of shows at the time, like The Simpsons, had a floating timeline, which means it was always set in present day. But you know, TNG set up a whole lot in its first season. A lot of world building, and it was not exactly good world building at times. Yes. Oh, really? Okay, Monty. You're hinting at something. I'm not gonna lie. Voyager, not perfect. It's not perfect. It's good. It has the pedigree, but it isn't perfect. It had so much potential. They played it a bit safe. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying you've got a ship tens of thousands of light years from home. You're going to encounter a lot. Like in the first season, they had... Obviously, they had to set the whole thing up. So they had to bring the Cardassians into it. Don't mind that. That's actually really good. That builds a link between between TNG and DS9 into the new show. Yes, you're not going to have them all the time. You can't because they're set 70,000 light years from home. But that's a good building bridge. That's a good place to jump from. And within about, what was it, 10 episodes? Was it 10 episodes? Which episode was Eye of the Needle? Was it 5 or was it 6 or 7? One sec. Episode 6. They reintroduced the Romulans. Okay, good bit of that, and I'm not gonna bash the episode because I actually enjoyed that one. That was actually a very good episode because it sets up a very good premise for what is going to happen. Can they get home within the first season? Obviously not, because I think the goal was always get back to Earth at the end of the show. Do your 7 years, you're back to Earth. But They reintroduced, like I said, they reintroduced the Romulans, and they add a twist to it. A twist that you don't really see coming until what, the third or fourth act, when they beamed over. I think it was, yeah, when they beam them to the ship. You don't really see the twist coming until that fourth act, because they think, oh, it's two-way communication, present day alpha, present day. That's fine. It's brilliant, but it isn't. I like the twist. I do. It would have created an interesting thing if they could have gone back home and had to wait out that length of time before getting back to the present. What would happen to the ship? Probably self-destructed. I don't know. It's autopilot into a sun. But at the end, it's at as they get towards the end, that big high point of we aren't going to go back, but can you give these messages back at this specific time? And the guy says, yeah, of course, I can do that. It's no worries. I'm going to be there in 20 years. The heartbreaking part of that episode is he dies during TNG's 2364, 2365, 66. Yeah, TNG's fourth season, which means their messages never get passed along. But they played it as they went along. They started playing it too safe. And I don't know if it was like a command from Rick Berman, because it was just like, Gene would never do this, Gene would never do that. Gene Roddenberry probably would not have liked the Dominion War arc from DS9. And that's my favorite. DS9 is arguably my favorite Trek. It takes what Star Trek is meant to be about and just flips it around, turns it on its head. And it ends up with some good character development, good story arcs all throughout. And it ends... It doesn't have the... Unlike Next Generation that has a kind of a cyclical ending, where it ends basically as it began, with a trial. Thank you. Or Voyager, it returns to the Alpha Quadrant. It ends with a hopeful note of, Sisko's gone, but he's gonna be back. And yes, the DS9 crew is broken up, but the memories, everything's still gonna be there. It's not like you can take anything away from that little space station that 7 years before no one had heard about, and it was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But to me, I think as much potential as Voyager had, it kind of got wasted towards the end because they played it way too safe. It was like, okay, how are we going to do this? How are we going to make sure that these guys have the plot armor they need to basically survive? But that's just my take on it. Voyager's a good show. It had so much potential, but it kind of squandered it. Towards the end, I think it was like towards... it wasn't the fourth season, because apparently it wasn't the fourth season when it got good. It was good from like the second season on, when they actually thought about what they wanted to do. Oh, grapes. But, they kind of dropped the ball a bit. And this is not a bash against the actress. This is not a bash against Jennifer... Fucking goddammit. I forget her name every time. Who is it? I can never fucking remember it. Who plays 7 of 9? Jerry Ryan. It's not bash against her. She is a good actress. She was given a role and she went into it. She grabbed it with both fucking hands and grabbed it by its neck. But writing out a character like, I hate to say Kess had a good arc. She didn't. She was fucking sidelined a lot. Kess was sidelined a bit too much, I think, because she had... there was something about her. She had a short lifespan. She only lived 9 years, So in theory, she would only seen about a seventh of the journey home, if that. But you know, something about that character that could have been so much more, and they played it, and they didn't. They played it too safe. They made her some generic girlfriend character to start with, and then as time went on, that character got limited by the relationship, so they had to break them up, and they had to go off. And it was like, ah. It kind of became... I watched it, I liked it, but at the same time, I felt they played it far too safe towards, like, the middle. From, like, the middle onwards, they played it a bit too safe, and they just didn't want to take chances. They didn't want to shake up the status quo of the show too much beyond what they already done when they introduced Seven and writ Kess out. I'm blabbing up, boy. I feel I'm blabbing too much. But, yeah, I think... And this is just me. I think they played it far too safe with... towards the end of it, because we all knew the characters had plot armor. We all knew that they were just going to be like, okay, how are they going to get through this without necessarily dying? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too critical. I might... No, so... No. Two of the actors are already doing the review and reactions to... That's the thing. They took the... As much as I like what they did with the Borg Queen in particular, because they gave her so much more personality than First Contact did. But the Borg episodes kind of show... They kind of dived too deep into the Borg. And it was like, okay, we're going to... They were made... By the end of the... By basically the end of the 6th season, the Borg were toothless. They were not the whole big unstoppable bad that had been introduced in the 2nd season of TNG. Because there were weaknesses, and there was a character who could point them out. I was like, oh, that's a weakness. Yes, the Borg would have adapted. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say they wouldn't have. But it's just... Why did I do that? It was just a bit... They took the Borg, which was a great enemy for TNG, because one, they're unstoppable. They can adapt to anything and everything you throw at them. But by the end of the 6th season, the Borg had been defanged as a big bad. And it was just, please don't do that again. When they brought them back in Enterprise, it was like, the Borg, really? Before TNG, are you fucking crazy? But they did it good. They did it right. They did that episode right of Enterprise. Because they were there. They were mysterious. They didn't say who they were, where they were from. They didn't say jack shit. And they did it right. It's just, you will be assimilated. Boop, done. No introductions, nothing. Enterprise gets a lot of flack. It does. Sometimes unnecessarily so. Because you could tell, even towards the end of Voyager, the writing staff and the franchise was tired. It needed a break. Ended at Voyager. Wait about 4 years. So when 2005 hits, boom, there's your new Star Trek show. We'll do it. We need to relax. We need to do other things. Berman had been doing it since 87, front to back. So it was just like, no, we just need a rest. Then we'll come back. We can have so many new ideas, and the world will inform us. We'll get ideas from the world, and we'll have so many new stories to tell. CBS, UPN didn't do that. UPN mandated from up on high, we're doing a new Star Trek show, and you're going to do it, or we will find someone to do it. Which is kind of not something you want to see. It's kind of not a thing you want to be told. I mean, for a long time, I hate... For the first 2 seasons of Enterprise, I fucking hate... I watched it. I watched it, but it was not a... I watch it because I am enjoying this. I hate watched it. I hate watched the first half dozen episodes. Then it's went, you know what? After episode 6, this is actually a good premise. Set it before Kirk, but closer to modern time. Yeah. Probably a bad idea, but... Moving forward and forward and forward into the future, like TNG, DS9, and Voyager had done, was probably never going to be sustainable. Unless you took a break at the end of Voyager, you took 5 years, 4 or 5 years, just to take a break, relax, let your imagination come back to you because you've been doing this, because you've been doing it for like 18 years. At that point, it was like 14 years. Just relax, take a break. Yes, still collect the paycheck for doing for being the executive producers for Star Trek, but just take a break and say, we are formulating, we are coming up with this pitch. We will do it, but we have to, do it on our time, our terms. Because if we don't, we are gonna fuck this up. And I think that's what happened. Trek had become a rinse and repeat thing because it got to the point of you can only do so many stories. There can only be so many stories you can tell. And I think by the end of Voyager, that was becoming very apparent. I mean, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I really felt that towards the end of Voyager, they'd run its course. Star Trek was over for a good few years until they could come up with a new idea. And I think that's what happened. They just got caught in the same cycle of, okay, here's the bad guys, here's the bad guys of the week, and how's it going to interact with the character? Because I'm prattling again, I feel. I mean, I like Star Trek as much as the next guy. I mean, hell, I have, aside from Lower Decks and Prodigy, I have every episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, the original series, Enterprise, Picard, and Discovery. All there on that shelf. With the movies. With the 13 movies. I don't have the animated series anymore. I don't have Prodigy or any of the Lower Decks ones. They're the only ones I'm missing. But that shelf up there, that top shelf there, well, the second off the top, shows how much I like the franchise. I like Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. I have been for fucking years. And I've been bullied for it. But I cease to care at certain points about the bullying because I'm a Star Trek guy. Damn it. I like it. I like Star Trek, and I'm not going to apologize for that. But that's definitely when I was rewatching like Voyager, The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, I could tell towards the end of Voyager, they were getting very fatigued with the show. They were getting very fatigued with it, and it was just, they needed a rest. It got put, and Les Moonves, the bastard that he is, cancelled it when it got good. He cancelled Star Trek when Enterprise was getting good, and that was a bastard thing to do. that really was a bastard thing to do because a lot of the fans were understandably pissed off by it because they were expecting it to go on to a fifth. Hell, even the writers and producers were expecting it to go on to possibly a fifth and final season. And it didn't because of Les Moonves. Then, 12 years later, the bastard goes, Star Trek is like the golden child. Damn it. It's locked. He's at the luau, isn't he? The man who cancelled Star Trek in 2005 brought it back with Discovery on CBS All Access. Starfruit. $3,000. Ouch. Ah. You know what? I'm not even. I'm just gonna. Yes. Why didn't I keep one of the good fucking peppers? I tried. God knows I tried. But I couldn't put the wheat in. Uh-huh. Damn it. I don't want any of that soup. Time to head home after an average luau. Pet the cat. And... okay. So I am gonna go to bed. Tomatoes are done. God damn it! Why don't I see the tomatoes? No, they've just happened now, haven't they? Okay, someone's done something. Crap. I wish I had the tomatoes ready, like... yes. Oh, hello. Okay. And corn as well. Holy shit. It's average corn. And... there. This is gonna be the start of my, inability to end up processing a lot of my stuff. Have you seen... who here's watched Stargate? Hold up your hands. Don't be shy. Which one's your favorite? Which one do you like best? The movie, SG-1, or Universe? Or Atlantis, sorry. The movie, Atlantis, or Universe? I'm not gonna judge, because I feel you'll judge me. You're gonna judge what I'm gonna see next. Yeah, Atlantis was good. They all became superheroes at the end of it, though. SG-1, hands down, probably the... When SG-1 aired, I was like, okay, so it's taking the premise of the movie and doing what with this now? But I liked it. SG-1 was hands down probably, like... It's in my top 10 favorite sci-fi shows. I'm not gonna lie with that one, because it is. Universe is up there, because it got good in Season 2 and got literally shot in the head by sci-fi. Didn't help MGM were going bankrupt at the time. Atlantis definitely was good. It definitely had a good start. But it was basically by Season 4, the flawed heroes that they were. That's it. Why have I organized that? Shit. I'll be back, Pierre. I'll be back for you and your money. The flawed heroes that Atlantis were and SG-1 were, they kind of went their separate ways. Because when SG-1 was cancelled after Season 10, despite being in a fucking middle of a story arc, and a very interesting one at that. And that was wrapped up in 2 DVD movies. Atlantis became sort of the characters who could do no wrong, who was always right all the time, despite the fact of there's always going to be conflict between the characters. They weren't the flawed kind of characters that they started with, where either Shepard or McKay was always the answer to everything. I cannot fill up from there. Interesting. Universe, it started off interesting, to say the least. And I do appreciate that they wanted to kind of get back to the whole, these guys are not the right people and not the right place. And they had to, you know, finally, they had to try and find a way to work things out to get back to, back home, basically. It was kind of a rip on Infinity, but in a good way. Whereas Infinity was a child's show. Universe was, it definitely continued the whole thing that SG-1 started. Wow, I just ate through all my budget. Jesus. And towards like the second season, it was getting better. I found it was getting a lot better. Let's have a see. And okay, one sec. Give me a minute. I need to get something before I forget. Ancient art. What was that? Artifact? Ancient art. Was that an ancient artifact? Ancient doll. It took the premise of SG1's adult, because SG1, the premise was, I think it was pitched as it's a doorway from Earth to anywhere. Anywhere in the galaxy. You just walk through, there's your door. Atlantis had that same twist, but that introduced the puddle jumper. And I like that. I did like that I did like that. Because it's still a doorway to anything. You still are going one place to another, but this time you're going in a ship. Because some gates are in space now. I like how they established that in the first episode. Excellent, I have my copper pick. But a lot of Atlantis was, because they were, for me, Atlantis was best when they didn't have contact with Earth. They had none. And until the second season, they were basically two-way communication. Fair enough. You have to do that in order to grow the show in some way, shape, or form. But I think Atlantis was at its best when there wasn't any kind of communication. There you go. They're getting watered. And I think it was oddly enough the same for Universe, where they weren't in constant contact with Earth. That the show was actually at its best, and it had interesting stories to tell because it was focused more on those characters. Okay, I need a steel axe. I need a steel pick. It focused on the characters on the ship rather than anything to do with Earth politics or anything to do with Earth in general, because at that point Earth was like the big superpower of the galaxy. They defeated the Ghoul, they had literally kicked the Ori out the galaxy. So the SGC was basically living large. And then you have 80 people on a ship, absolute middle of nowhere. No one knows where they are. They don't know how far the ship has gone. And that premise was very... It appealed to me a lot more than some parts of Atlantis did, but... I think it was set up in such a way that you didn't have to be an existing Stargate fan to enjoy the show. But existing Stargate fans didn't like it, because this isn't my Stargate cropped up a lot. They even said that if you don't bring back, like, SG, like, Atlantis, we're gonna boycott Stargate Universe. Which is a bad idea, because they were getting ready, they were prepping to make a Stargate Atlantis movie. Like the direct-to-DVD SG-1 movies. Oh, fuck, I missed speaking to Gus. Damn it. Damn it. So... doing that kind of put the kibosh on anything that that was meant to happen. Like, what was going to happen to after the end of Atlantis, after the season finale? They had even started planning a 6th season of Atlantis. They had like 20 episodes, and they were breaking stories down, getting ready for it. And it didn't happen. Because MGM and Sci-Fi just went, we're gonna go with a different show, one that's gonna be cheaper to produce. Whereas surprisingly, Atlantis had, what was Atlantis's budget anyway? I'm curious about that. I think Joseph Malotti was actually in on this Reddit. Let's see. 2000... Okay, by season 10, that was 2006, they had a budget of $2 million per episode, and Atlantis was running, so they were spending about $75 million on Stargate. That was just on 2 shows. So, say, $2 million an episode, 20 episodes, that's $40 million. So they were spending... That's with, like, cast salaries and building sets and whatnot, and guest characters. That was about 80 million. So, for MGM, they had about 35 million for Stargate Atlantis. That was only in season 2. Or season 3 at the time. Yeah, it was season 3. And Stargate Universe had a budget. Season 1 budget, 2 million per episode. So they had gone from spending, MGM and Sci-Fi had gone from spending about 75 to 80 million per season for Atlantis and SG-1, because that probably got cut down to about, maybe, I would guess about 50. I would guess about 50 million towards the last year of Atlantis, to go for about 40 million for season 1 of Stargate Universe, and probably the same for season 2, because season 2 had a lot of indoor shots. Season 2 had did not have a lot of on location shooting. I know for one of the episodes they went back to New Mexico. It wasn't the same place they went to in the pilot episode, but they went back to New Mexico to do some shooting there. And I think that ate up a lot. That must have eaten up a lot of budget. I don't know about this. I'm just a guy speculating here. But they probably ate up a lot of budget just doing some on-location shoots. Especially with shooting it. I know they shot in Vancouver. Because they were shooting in Vancouver, they were getting like tax breaks and whatnot from the Canadian government for probably some episodes. Especially if they're going to be shooting on location in Vancouver. But that kind of tapered off because Vancouver was being constantly developed. They were constantly developing and redeveloping the area. So a lot of the shots, a lot of the places they were shooting in, like early SG-1, probably were no longer available. I mean, I know they shot... I think they shot... Was it a season 2 episode of SG-1 in Vancouver itself? And it was portrayed as an American city? I think it was. I think that was B. Which, by the way, I hate... I just don't watch that episode. That is just... As an episode, it stands by itself, as it doesn't progress the Gould arc in any way, shape, or form, but it is a character development arc for Teal'c. It is a character development episode for Teal'c, which is, in those early seasons, always good, because Teal'c was not developed well in the first few seasons of SG-1. I mean, the actor turned up every day, knew his lines, but I don't think it was until like season 3 when they actually knew what they were doing for Teal'c. Because for a lot of the first 2 seasons, they really didn't have a clue. They really did. I don't really think they had anything for him. Other than, he has a wife, he has a son, he is a traitor to his people. That was about it. And where is my sap? I need to get Maru. I haven't gifted Maru for a while. I'll do that probably the next stream. Oop. But it will not be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Dead Space 3. And I'm going to call it here because I am getting tired. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Dead Space 3 co-op. Take care, folks. Have a good day. I'm gonna go see if Limes is still online, because if she is, I'm gonna do a quick raid. I will raid Limes. Yeah, she's online. So guys, oh. Ooh. So gotta go raid Limes after the ads, of course. And we're gonna read. The message will be, wow, only 1 viewer's gonna read. Okay. What can the message be? Summer farm fun. So get ready to. Oh, did not want to see. So we're gonna go paste that message. We're gonna go raid Limes. Have a good day. Take care, folks. I will see you tomorrow for Dead Space 3 co-op.